how do you design a logo for a new business or project? This comes up a lot with people when I'm running courses, and it's also something I'm facing right now because I'm creating this new program, the Love Challenge, which runs in November, to show people a smarter, deeper, more effective way to find love. Now, the exciting thing is Psychologist magazine came out yesterday. This is the November issue, and it features a 2-page spread all about the Love Challenge and what I'm doing with it, and what the ideas are behind it. And that's got a link to the website. So that means I need to make sure that the website's ready. It came out a bit sooner than I thought it was going to be. So I need what I did was I put together a kind of rough logo myself first, but I need a nice one now. Now, the way I approach this whole process is, first of all, I look at other logos. So I'm going to share my desktop and show you this folder. So I saved a bunch of logos in here, which are dating app logos mostly. And I like these because these got modern, minimalist. They didn't feel old-fashioned. They didn't feel cheesy and romantic in an old-fashioned sense. So I sent some of these to my designer. Before that, actually, I had a little play with doing this myself in Keynote. So this is often what I do when I'm playing around with designs and styles. I actually have a go with it myself because I have something of a visual sense. And Keynote is the Apple version of PowerPoint, which I prefer it over PowerPoint. And I go in and play around with just the name of the thing and different fonts and see if I can get something that feels right. And sometimes I'll run with that. Sometimes that ends up being the final logo, depending on how big the product is and how important it is. And sometimes I'll use it just as inspiration to show to the designer or for exploring my ideas and to see what I like and what I don't like. So I played around with, I downloaded some special fonts, which were handwritten fonts. And I got these from a website called dafont.com. They're all free. You can click by section. You can say, okay, I have cartoon fonts and download cartoon fonts like this. Not quite the right feel for this. And then I clicked on handwritten was really the right thing for this. Trying to get something modern, not old-fashioned, that would feel quite direct but informal. So I downloaded a bunch of these. That's how I ended up with these fonts. I quite like this idea for a while. Tried playing around with words because in Keynote it's very easy to just move things around like that. And I thought this had potential. Also something like this, although it's felt a bit like a sort of rom-com or a novel cover. So I had some of these ideas, and this kind of gave me more clarity on what I liked and what I didn't like and what it might need to be. And then I emailed my designer, and I basically just said to Martin, like, I need a logo and header for a new course. It's a smarter, deeper, more authentic and effective way to find love. Any ideas for a logo? Feels modern and not cheesy stroke romantic. So he came back a few days later and sent these. So see what you think of these. This is his first pass. And in my experience, you often have to do a couple of passes and try and find, see, maybe you like one of these more than the others, and then you do some versions of that version and see if it can something you really like. So I think for me, the ones on my left are kind of more appropriate than the ones on the left, on the right. I like the minimalism of the font on the left. On the right, I quite like the Love Challenge thing, but the heart feels a bit too busy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to email him back and say that here's my thoughts, and also I'd like to see it on the page where it's going to be and see how that sits. So that's where we got to so far, and that's my process for creating logos. If you've got opinions on these, and whether you like them or don't, or whether you think all of them are bad, the colors of the fonts or whatever it might be, let me know.